I'm going to be teaching us how to use using the inverse of the matrix coefficients. Using the inverse of the matrix coefficients. So this is what we call, this is even what we call matrix method. We call it inverse of the matrix coefficients. So we have to know this. So the same way you open your bracket, the coefficient of x is 2, coefficient of x here is 1, coefficient of x here is minus 3, coefficient of y here is minus 3, coefficient of y here is plus 2. You don't need to write plus, just put 2. Everybody knows that. Coefficient of y here is 5. Coefficient of z here is 1. Coefficient of z here is minus 4. Coefficient of z here is 5. The unknown value is x, y, z. 3, 6, 8. Actually, when they ask you to use the inverse of the matrix coefficient, the first thing to do is to find the determinant of this. And I believe all of us, we've known how to find the determinant. So if you solve it very well, so determinant is going to give you 50. I believe you know how to find the determinant. If you don't know it, go and check my previous videos. You'll see how I solve determinant of 3 by 3. So you are going to get 50 for the determinant. So that is the first thing you have to do when you are using the inverse of the matrix coefficient. The next thing is to find the minor. Of this. I believe you all know how to find the minor. If you don't know how to find the minor, you can check my previous videos on how to find the minor. So the minor is going to give you 30 minus 7, 11 minus 20, 13, 1, 10 minus 9, 7. This is what you are going to have as a minor. If you don't know how to do the minor, check my previous videos. I've done the minor 3 by 3. You will see how I did it, so you can follow the same precept to do the same thing, and you are going to have this as your minor. That is the second thing you have to do. So the third thing you are going to do is to find the cofactor. The cofactor of this minor. And the cofactor is going to give you something like this. So this is a cofactor. You find the minor. The minor is this, and the cofactor of this minor is this. If you don't know how to find the cofactor, check my previous videos on how to do the cofactors for 3 by 3. Don't forget we are using the inverse of the matrix coefficient, and we have done it. How do you do the inverse of the matrix 3 by 3? Number 1, you find the determinant. The determinant is 50. If you don't know how to do the determinant, go and check my previous video on how to do determinant. Number 2, you find the minor. So the minor of this is this. If you don't know how to find the minor, check my previous video on how to find the minor. This is a minor. Third one is cofactor. So this is a cofactor for this. If you don't know how to do the cofactor, check my previous video on how to do the cofactor for 3 by 3. This is a cofactor. And after the cofactor, you now find the adjoint. You find the adjoint. Find the adjoint. I told you that the adjoint is a transpose of the cofactor. Transpose of the cofactor, whereby you turn the row 1 to column 1. That is 13, 7, 11. Here will be 20, 30, minus 1. This one will be 10,